Okay, so when pesticide is sprayed on the plants to not allow the insects to eat them.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like millions of insects are being also like killed. So that is like a more number compared to actual poultry animals. So how do you justify the killing of so many insects who also feel pain?
So what I'd first suggest is that I'll give you a long answer in entirety, and then if you're not satisfied with it, you can ask me again, because it'll not be good if we just go back and forth.
नहीं करना, चल निकल.
You mentioned about the point where vegans also support an industry in which we consume plants, and in order to grow those plants, insecticides and pesticides are used which kill the insects.
भाई मेरे माँ बाप ने ना मुझे मेहनत की रोटी खाना सिखाया है.
Insects. That's not the only form of violence we vegans support. There are 4 areas that vegans do not have solutions to, and I'll name them all to you.
पति परमेश्वर चाहिए, मुझे बताओ कहाँ से मिलेगा? 6 फुट 4 इंच.
भाई ये तो उसी में.
First one is what you said as pest animals.
बहुत मनुष्य लग रहे हो, मत करो, रहने दो. बहुत बुरे लग रहे हो. तौबा तौबा तौबा, थारा मूड खराब कर दिया.
Second thing I can state is I take medications when I'm sick. When I'm sick, I go to the doctor, and the medications are tested on animals. I'm aware of this. Third point, even if I choose to buy rice, dal and vegetables, what if an ox was used to plow the field to make those vegetables? I'm still taking part in that exploitation as well.
ये बड़ी अच्छी बात कही आप.
As well. And the final point is, give me a second. We're right now standing in a building in a room here and talking. There could have been a forest here earlier, which had to be cleared off. The animals they are killed, so I can now stand here and talk about animal rights. Pretty ironic, isn't it? Right. Vegans first of all are not perfect by any stretch. Okay. We live in a non-vegan society, in a non-vegan system that is built and established by non-vegans. In this current establishment, in this current system that we live in, we are doing the best we can. We vegans are.
I am sorry, Babu.
Vegans are not trying to say, oh no, that's not violence. I'm saying, no, you are right. That is violence. That is wrong. And what I am supporting is wrong, but I don't know what is the solution to that. Now, if someone can stand up and say to me, hey Arvind, I think you should do so and so to stand up against that, and if that answer is reasonable, I think it's only fair that I take it up as a moral obligation. But
भाई मेरे माँ बाप ने ना मुझे मेहनत की रोटी खाना सिखाया है.
But as of now, we vegans do not have a solution to any of these animal testing, clearing of forests to build buildings. We don't know what to do.
ये बड़ी अच्छी बात कही आप.
But here's the thing I want to say though. Just because I can't be perfect everywhere doesn't mean that I'll stop being perfect where I can be perfect.
अच्छा, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, समझ गया.
Perfect. This is known in English. Have you heard of something called a logical fallacy? You know what a logical fallacy means? Some of you know? Yeah. So this is right now a combination of 2 logical fallacies. It's called a Tu-Quo-Q fallacy and an appeal to futility fallacy. Since you kill insects, therefore how can you say or condemn me killing animals? But that's not how logic works. Because if you were to go to court in trial right now and the judge told you, I condemn you as a murderer.
कैसा लगा मेरा मजाक?
You can't point at someone and say, well, he's a murderer too. If both are murderers, then both need to be punished.
प्यारी समझ गई.
It's not like two wrongs don't make a right. So
मैं गरीब हूँ.
What I say is, if you can help me identify and change the ways what I do as a vegan right now,
अबे जल्दी बोल, कल सुबह पनवेल निकलना है.
which makes sense, then definitely I'll accept it. But if you
चीटिंग करता है तू, चीटिंग करता है तू.
If you say no, since you are not perfect, therefore it justifies others also consuming meat, dairy and eggs, that becomes a logical fallacy.
नहीं, अभी और सुनिए.
And second thing is that, like I told you, right now on earth, I speak, veganism encompasses all animal rights, but I stand here.
मुझे अमीर को नहीं रे
We are speaking against the meat, dairy and egg industries because they make up 98% of all cruelty happening on earth to animals right now. So I am saying I have a solution to 98% of the problem. And I agree 2% is still wrong, but I don't have a solution.
हम करें तो करें क्या बोले तो बोले क्या
All I say is that just because I don't have a solution to the 2%, please do not ignore the solution that is there for the 98%. Think of it this way. Imagine tomorrow is an exam for you. You're prepared well. When you go and see the exam paper, there are
रहा नहीं जाता तड़प ही ऐसी है ना नहीं it's okay
100 questions. You know the answer to 98 questions, but you don't know the answer to 2 of them. Now, just because you don't know the answer to 2, will you leave everything blank? Obviously not, because that doesn't make any sense. Similarly, all I can ask of people is that just because I'm not God.
समझ रहे हो ना
We vegans are not perfect, but we can solve one of the biggest problems.
Nice.
All we're asking you to do is consider that.